right, guys. Welcome to the first step. Oh, it's not fucking again. Hold on.
Guys, it's Comedy Shorts game in here.
Yo, Wagwan guys, this is Big 16. We out here. Shout out to Elevate Studios. This is our 6th episode. We got our special
four.
guest, 4th, 6th, whatever the comment says, that's what episode we're on. Whatever comment it is, we got our special guests.
Andrea.
And I'm Lisa.
Yes, sir. Yes, sure. Yes,
And
sure.
it's your boys, Jazz.
Azza, Aaron, you know the vibe. And
we're
shout-
back
Call
on
you
it.
that.
quick shout out to my baby over there. Hi, y'all niggas ain't gonna see her. Just
Girlfriend
took the-
reveal.
Yeah. Nah,
Shout-
man, we ain't
comment
doing
down
none of that
below.
shit. Nah, we ain't doing that shit. Well, shout out to Twin and them over there. She's gang right there. You feel me? Tight shit. But anywho, before we get started though, I'm just going to special shout out to Elevate Studios for sponsoring this video as well. Shout out to them.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to do any photo shoots or podcast room like here as well, head towards their page and they'll get you sorted.
Exactly.
Link
So,
below.
who are you and what do you do?
They already said their names, but okay.
Andrea, give him a little intro.
Y'all not taking me seriously.
That's your home girl.
You guys not taking me seriously here, man.
Where'd you see her?
My name's Andrea. You know, the other name is Andrea. So I basically study. I do biomedicine. I'm majoring in pathology. I'm about to finish though. About to graduate. So you know, your girl, she making big moves.
Yeah, Black Excellence, yeah.
Good work.
And then I'm currently working as a medical secretary at an orthopedic center.
Crazy. Good work.
Big moves.
Good work. Getting that bag.
Right? Oh, outside of job, I like traveling.
Amen.
Yeah. Getting flown out, yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'm Lisa. I'm currently studying a double degree in law and commerce.
Okay.
Big man ting, yeah.
Something light.
Mm-hmm.
But
Big
I work at a bank at the moment, full time, and I own a clothing brand, and I like to do a bit of poetry and travel with Andreezy.
I thought you were talking about poetry for me. I said, wait a minute.
Nah, man, she really put you in the cut.
I be, behind the scenes and fellow too, helping out.
Yes,
on
sir.
two,
That's
on two.
Shout out, fellow.
Indeed. Shout out to Fella for real.
Shout out to
They're not
fellow.
sponsoring the video, but shout out to them.
Yeah.
To loop you guys in, we had technical difficulties. We were having like a really, really good topic, and unfortunately, technical difficulties happened. But Lisa was mentioning a great story about what was happening with herself in school and the trials and tribulations and microaggression with your nun.
Oh, my God. You're talking the nun. All right.
So loop them in, school. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much I went to an all-girls school in like the Cottesloe, Musman Park area, and it's all white people. It was just me and like a couple of black girls, but like, yeah, there was like 3 of us in the whole school pretty much. And we had people who went to boarding school, so they were on scholarship, so they got to eat for free like at school because that's their home. So
Yeah,
someone
food
grabbed somebody grabbed an ice cream, ate it, and was just chilling with us. The nun saw that happen, and the nun pretty much like called me to the side. She was like, "What's your name? What house are you in? Like, what year are you in?" And I gave her that information because like, why wouldn't you tell the nun? Like, why would I start lying to a nun?
They be holy.
And now I get into class, not even 20 minutes later, my head of year is like, "Can I talk to you outside?" I'm like, "Rah, what's happened?" She's like, "You stole the ice cream, didn't you?" I'm like, "Stole?"
It's not even the fact is like, he didn't even ask a question.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, you stole.
Right.
You're
Is
guilty
what I'm saying.
by skin color.
And I was like, nah, this is not about me. Not about me. I went home, told my mom what happened from my perspective before that. You know, when you have to do some damage control first. So I went
It was
there.
you.
No, it wasn't me, but like, you know, either way, like my mom, I'm doing damage control. When that email comes, my mom's gonna like not know. So I told her. Then the email came, and my mom's like, "Nah, don't do that to my daughter." Rah. My mom's an activist. One thing about my mom, she's gonna write that email, bro.
You think she got it from somewhere else?
She gonna write that email. So she wrote the email.
Rosa Parks in the flesh.
almost. But yeah, they sent an email back and they were like, "Nah, we love Lisa. Lisa's such a great member." The nun was just confused.
Was she
and I
old?
was just like, she's low key old. But the next time, when Peter Ball won the Olympics, she like came up to me and she's like, "It's good to see your people doing great things." And then she followed it up with, "He wasn't even a refugee." And I was like, "Rah,
Oh!
like, dude, like,
Yo!
uh,
Yeah, that gave a... That gave a flashback from the 1950s. G.
What?
Right.
I don't know what she's doing
I
there.
said your
somebody gonna pay homework.
Yo, people.
Yo,
Like
Yo,
if she said African Australians are doing well, you know, then
nah,
yeah,
she
but
just
yo,
said your people. And then
Yo. That's what
everybody
he wasn't
say.
even a refugee. Is the craziest part. Like,
Bro,
you guys
none of
are
us are
forgetting.
I mean, like, some of us ain't refugees, but they think that in school too, because they be talking about refugees and they're looking back at us
but
like.
do you know what? You know
Hey,
the
did you have
difference
carrot
between-
sauce when you're in school?
you know, guys know the difference between a refugee and a migrant is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they literally thought he was a refugee.
Refugee.
Wow. Damn.
And I was like, actually, my parents are skilled immigrants, but it's fine.
Oh.
You see, that's an immigrant. Immigrants come here
it.
for work.
Exactly.
So where do refugees come from?
They come for what's called tribulations and struggles through what's it called their normal
He
and
was
their
trained for
native
this.
what's it called home.
Yeah,
if
see,
they're-
this
if
media
they're
training,
facing
this
That was
media
media training.
if they're
right?
facing prosecution, that's what a refugee is. And you can claim asylum as well as a refugee.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a quick fun fact.
And
Yeah.
then the craziest part is like I used to live in New Zealand before this.
What?
Really?
Like,
What?
Yeah. So then
In
she
Auckland?
asked me where. No, I lived in Christchurch, Papua Nui.
When,
Shout
Oh,
out.
when
what?
did she live in New Zealand?
Before I came to
Don't ask me,
Australia.
bro. She live in Sallyland.
Right, so like whenever people are like, "Oh, where you from?" Like my earliest memories are from New Zealand.
My
I'm like,
earliest memories.
"Oh no, I moved from New Zealand," and they're like, "No, like originally." I'm like, "Wow."
Even
I
the
can't-
original's
I
not even
can't-
original.
I can't just be from.
Damn.
I can't just be from New Zealand.
No.
No,
I kind of just.
it's
moved
not
there.
in your skin color.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't in the selection criteria.
Which is why I gotta
Yeah,
do
nah.
it back to them.
What?
Oh.
What?
No.
I gotta start asking them where you from.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, where you really from?
No.
Yeah,
like
yeah, They
originally.
want to know. They want to know.
That's true. That's
They
true.
would have
that's
said
true.
like convicts. or
I mean,
some
we
shit.
got some. Oh wow.
What?
We got some like people were like Italian,
Shout out.
Spanish. And, like,
Yeah.
Shout out to Generation Neck.
No, don't do my homework like that.
Homeboy is actually killing the game.
Yeah. Shout out to Sep, our producer.
I wish they could really just screen his face right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Sweeto. It's sweeto.
But how's your experience being in Perth and Australia? I'm saying that like you guys just freshly came to Australia.
Yeah, they were fresh off the
I
boat.
know. Hey.
I hate it.
Oh.
I mean, no, I loved it. No. Pause. What I was about to say is when I first came here, I didn't want to be here, like, you know, because I love my home.
Hey, you gotta be careful because people in the comments. Like,
Where's your home?
Huh? I'm from Zimbabwe.
No way.
Yeah. When so I came from Zim, and so I didn't speak English. So
You speak that. I mean,
it's funny because she speaks that
I
better
do,
than
I
me.
actually do. I actually do.
say G. Say G.
No,
Nah, man, that's you,
Yeah,
bro.
saying,
Nah,
no,
this is
Ben.
you, Jack.
Yeah, Zuti.
No, that's not me. It's just like
Abagwazi, Ben.
Mawukwazi, awukwazi.
I was. And then, so,
subtitles.
No, we can give you that.
yeah, don't worry.
No, I don't
So
want.
let's pong is cool.
Oh,
This is
Okay.
what?
she said you're
What?
so pretty.
She did not
No,
say
she's not
that.
saying that,
I
man.
definitely
She
said
did not
that.
say that, man.
Say that.
Hey, whoever knows Zimbabwe in the comments,
It's actually not
let,
even.
us know, let us know what she's saying right now, man. Like, I think she's talking some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
Bleep. So,
But anywho, what was because you guys went to the States, hey, not long ago, right?
Yes.
oh, righto.
Correct.
Yeah. How was that?
Bro, that's my home, you know. That is my home. Posted in New York. Coaches,
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn even.
Flatbush Avenue. Shout out to the postcode. That's where we're living.
Actually, is that actually the person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fat Bush Avenue.
no.
Yeah, Flatbush.
Flat.
Flat.
Yeah, Flatbush.
I'd
Okay,
say though,
okay.
I recommend going to the U.S. to everybody. But you know, we didn't pay for accommodation, so I was a little different. But I definitely recommend the experience. Like so much to do, culture's different, especially for Black people. You just feel right at home, and they don't even notice you're not from there until you
Yeah.
start speaking.
Yeah. Apparently they love Australians.
Oh, they'd be
Yeah.
like, say that again. And you're just like,
Get out, mate.
Yeah, mate.
The biggest one
Is
is
there
Oi.
kangaroos?
Yeah.
Do you drive kangaroos
Yeah.
no,
everywhere?
and you'd be doing the yeah, nah, yeah. Just
Yeah,
to
nah.
just to mess with them a
Right?
little bit. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say like we have to battle spiders every time we walk outside. I'll be spreading
Yeah, we
false information.
do that.
Yeah, you do that.
We do a little 1-2 mix. So I got a kangaroo
I
pet.
was like, oh,
Yeah.
did you? I said one time, I was like, oh, I forgot to get my kangaroo sitter to feed him until I come home.
No way.
And they
you
were
said
just
that.
looking at me. They were like, kangaroo sitter? Like, you don't just let it roam in the wild. I'm like,
You
no,
don't
I'm
let it roam.
I'm gonna domesticate it.
You got a domesticated kangaroo.
Did you say
like-
like Kangaroo
What?
Jack was our national like mascot? Kangaroo Jack.
if I
Yeah.
knew who that was.
me too.
What? You don't know Kangaroo Jack?
Is that the one that punched that homeboy?
No, what? No, what?
I think
No.
it's chips. Is it the chips?
No, that's jumpies, bro. What are you doing?
Oh.
I'm talking about the movie. Kangaroo
Kangaroo
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, I
It's like
know.
this-
All I know is the gods must be crazy, bro.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. But like, yeah, you're cultured swans. I can't believe you don't know Kangaroo Jack and you live in Australia. Come on.
No, let me tell you something about. I'm not a regular Australian.
What do you mean by that?
Are you regular?
A lot of these things that y'all be knowing, I don't know.
What?
What?
The only thing I know is home and away. Neighbors.
Days of Our Lives. You ever peep that?
Puberty Blues.
Neighbors.
That one was
Days
good.
of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives. Have you never seen that? The Bold and Beautiful.
Bold and the
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's good.
That
That's
one
good.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
OD.
Hey, you know what's it called? Talking about that, bruh. You know, it'd be funny
What?
if there was what's the show that everyone keeps watching? It's like it's in England, it's in Australia. It's like
Love Island.
Love Island, but they have like Love Island Perth, but Love Island like suburb edition,
Negro edition?
So they get like people from different suburbs, like
Wanneroo.
Ellenbrook.
Banksia Grove would be I would love to
Grove.
see Banksia Grove. Ellenbrook and Banksia Grove.
You see a neighborhood heroes on the show. That would be the funniest thing.
You know what? I'm excited to see those random ones pop up, like the ones
do you
you
mean?
never even knew existed.
Like,
in this place.
got a
There's
peppermint
like-
grove or some shit.
Yeah, badly.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
hidden people in Burns
Yeah,
Beach.
success.
Man.
The success as well. Like,
Success has so many people.
like who?
That is
Yeah, that one. Anyways, what about I don't know, like Byford or Burford?
Byford.
Byford had a lot of Zims over there too.
Yeah, your people.
Wow.
What do you guys think about Zims?
Zims.
Zims are
You're
absolutely
just
beautiful
like
people.
Timu version of Zambians. That's what I'm saying. Your
Zims.
Zambians but louder.
You know what? If you said Timu version of South Africa, I would have
I would
said
have. I
valid.
copped it.
I would've copped
Zambia.
it, bro.
No,
But
no,
Zambia.
Zims are beautiful people.
No. We keep it quiet. We keep our shit quiet.
See,
We
this-
not-
Anyways,
This is
just
sweet.
act,
Hey.
just act as if this girl's not here.
Yeah, he's capping right now, man.
Huh? No, I'm saying Zims. I said this before. Like the Zims,
No, you haven't.
Zims are 50% good.
What?
We're gonna get cancelled.
Yeah.
50%
I like
good.
my Zims.
By that, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie. Zim women, amazing people. Zim men, this come from,
Amen. Top tier,
this
top
come
tier.
from,
Hey,
this come from a West
We
Africa.
don't wanna release trade secrets now. Relax,
I'm not
relax.
releasing trade secrets, but hey, Zim men, I can't lie.
Hey, man. If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, Andrea. If you know, you know.
I think
Now,
that
ladies.
there's a new revolution. You know, they kind of changing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, wait. Would you date a Zim man?
No, absolutely not.
Why
No,
not?
thank you. I'm going over to Niger.
Niger?
I'm going
Is
over
it
to the
Niger?
west. Huh?
Is it Niger? The country?
No, like Niger. N-A-I-G.
As in
I mean J-A.
Oh, Niger boy. Niger
Yeah,
boy.
Niger.
Yeah, shout out NK. He's chopped.
No.
Well,
Or South Africa, you know.
But would you date
But let's
a...
talk about Caribbean.
Yeah,
the
what about
Haitian
it? What about it?
things.
Huh?
You got Trinidad,
Now, the
the
Caribbeans,
Bahamas,
guys,
the
they
whole
don't lie.
Oh, we went to the Bahamas. And one thing about the Bahamas, it makes sense. Everything that they've ever said about the Bahamas
People
is
who
there.
like dreadheads go to the Caribbean.
Dreadheads.
Oh, real?
Bad.
And they have no shy.
Yeah,
No
retired-
shy.
Yeah,
You
retired
just, all
redheads.
you do is step
With that little
outside.
patois.
And now they're doing whatever, calling you liquid raindrop, even
Oh,
gumdrop.
Little chocolate.
Yeah, liquid chocolate was the craziest thing I've ever been called in this life. Never again.
Little chocolate.
But you actually need it for the experience. Let somebody call
I
you
mean,
liquid
I
chocolate.
can't do that anymore, man.
No,
I can't do that anymore.
yeah, you
I'm out the game, me personally. I'm black man don't cheat. First things first. Second of all,
I do
I'm
not condone
a loyal
this
man.
message.
What? What? Tell me one guy
was run by
that's
the state
cheated.
government.
Tell me one black man that's cheated. Tell me
I
one.
do not. My name's Lisa, and I do not endorse this message.
Tell me one black man that you know has cheated. Tell me one.
One.
You want me to name drop?
Yeah, name drop.
Are you gonna say?
Name drop.
I'm finna get
Name drop.
my-
But you type in, you show me.
I'm playing.
And I'll confirm.
I'll
playing.
confirm.
You confirm.
Yeah.
You confirm.
That's,
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming to Christ, there's a lot of good men out there.
Exactly.
There's actually a lot of good men out there. So
you know what?
How's
It's no longer-
faith to you?
Oh wow. Do you know what it is? Go ahead, Andrea. How is faith?
oh, you started, my sister.
Yeah, no, because you're
Oh,
talking
because
about
I was gonna come off
relationships and
like
Oh,
because
you can come off, bounce back from me.
I'm gonna
quick.
yeah. So pretty much, I think she's right. The thing is, we always like to say niggas ain't, and like they're all cheaters, they're all
is a
DH.
curse
But the
word.
truth, the truth behind that is, when you're in a space and everybody around you is the same, that's all you're gonna ever see anyway. I think coming to Christ, we actually had to not isolate extremely, but we changed the people that we surrounded ourselves with. I started I had niggas having conversations about
Badly.
about what they how they're gonna manage the relationship from girlfriend to wife. I didn't even know men thought like that. I actually thought that it was all about bagging the one-time girl or bae for the summer and things like this.
Damn.
That's what all the guy
Situationships.
friends that I had, that's all they talked about. Now I'm sitting at a table, homeboy's like, yeah, but when I make her my wife, and I'm like, rah, there's men who
What?
do that.
Now,
Yeah,
the
there is
conversation.
Niggas have you been hanging out with?
No. Men of God, guys.
Men of God is-
they don't talk about normal things here,
And
bro.
they don't. And they be talking about, you know what, I'm trying to become the best man that I can be so that when I become the head of the household, I'll continue to be able to lead her, not only in this relationship emotionally, but spiritually. And I was like, rah.
Amen.
There's some people, and that's and all girls ever want is we want a leader. We want a man who's he's
Some of us.
assertive and whatnot. And then it's there. It's just you're not gonna find out when he's trapping on the streets and he's asking where's the next murder. Exactly. In Bankshire Road.
When he's going to Melbourne every 2 weeks.
Exactly.
When
You're
he's
on
going
a-
to Melbourne, he's saving for Melbourne, not a house. Come on.
Exactly. And then you want
You know who you
this
are.
big.
Yeah, you know who you are, man.
But yeah, you want this
Shout out to
man
y'all,
who's
though.
gonna come and be this immaculate man of your dreams. But you already know that the Saturday come through is buying drinks for the boys and getting a B&B for the prees.
Nah, but honestly, if you said that 2 years ago, I would agree with you. Niggas are not doing that no more. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like as a man as well. Yeah, it's probably because of our friend group as well.
Yeah.
There's been a sudden shift in people's mindset.
But do you see that? That shift came because you all shift, yeah? Now, if you guys are all cuffed, yeah, and one homeboy in the group is looking around and he's single, he's like, rah, I need to get my life together.
It's actually true.
I need
man.
to lock
Actually,
in.
he's my brother.
Hey, your brother's doing good though. Your
Your
brother's
brother's
doing
actually
good.
locking in. I can't
but
believe
you know what I mean? But whereas,
What are you doing?
Excuse me?
whereas if it's just Aaron or it's just you within your friends as a girl, no one's gonna feel pressure. I see it in my own friendship with the people that I'm friends with. It's we all made that shift because it was just if you stayed behind where we were,
Shame.
we were
You're
gonna
gone.
it was it's you just have to keep it moving. But if all of you moved, and that's you are your 5 closest friends,
Yeah,
is
that's
it? Yeah,
true, yeah.
you're a representation of that. So if you're all doing the same thing, then it makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. That's 100% true. You mentioned something about, I think you were asking as well about I think it was a topic related to your girlfriend and dad or something like that.
Oh, the question that I
what was
asked you
that?
guys. Okay, guys, are you ready?
yeah.
What was that?
So, if you've been talking to this girl for some time now, maybe it's official, and now you meet the parents, and the dad's like, nah. The dad is sitting there. He never liked you from the jump, but in this meeting, you didn't even, you didn't ace the test. He goes back to your girl. He's like, nah, bun that thing. I don't want that man. That man is not good for you. Da da da. And your girl is like, she respects her father's opinion, and she takes it highly. And she's like, nah,
I'm
my
that
dad
girl.
said.
That girl.
Yeah, me too. If my dad says no, I'm bunning it too. Because
Man,
how
can't
is
think
this,
for yourselves?
no, but how?
That's gaslighting.
How? This is a real question. sir.
Gaslighting me.
No, so
No.
okay, we'll start with Jasmine since you know what you would do.
All right, bet. So what I'll do in that situation?
Yeah.
Hey, my girl will still have at least one person to call daddy, so I'm calm, man. I'm calm, bro. I'm calm, man. I'm calm, dead
That
ass.
one clean. That one clean.
That ass, no problem. Think about it, right? Think about it. Right? when you get married, right? Is she still staying with the family? No, I'm her family now.
No, but that's if she choose you.
That's not no. You
Hey, she
being her
choose me.
family now doesn't mean you're the only family she has. She still has a
Hey,
mother
that's
and
the
a
way it's
father.
gonna be now. If that's the case, man,
She's
it's either me or nothing. It's either me or nothing. I'm
So
putting
you
it right
make
there
your
and
girl
there.
choose between you and
Yes.
you wouldn't try and fix the relationship that you have
Fuck
with the father.
that. That ass. But like, I like her dad though. Her dad's chill. But if the
Does
dad
the dad
didn't
like
like me, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, but hey,
So
but hold
now
on.
let's move over here.
Aaron.
for me?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
If my girl's dad didn't like me, I will have a.
You shoot him.
No, if my girl's dad didn't like me, first of all, I'll sit down nicely. I will bring out a bottle of red wine because red wine is really, really nice. I'll bring a bottle of red wine.
Boy, bro.
You know,
Right, this is scripted.
Hey, who's
and
that?
then- hey, who's that? You can bring out a little Pinot, a little
exactly.
you know, something
we'll,
like.
we'll set the mood. You know, some candles and all
Are you
that.
trying to date
Is
the
this
dad,
a-
bro?
what nigga?
No. I'm getting to the point
Oh.
with the dad. Just
Okay,
Let
alright.
it let it build. Let it build.
Alright, big man.
Pause. Yeah. So. Okay.
Let me
So
hold it.
We'll.
Uh-huh.
And by the way, I just want to say, my
My
girl's
name is
dad,
Lisa,
I
and
like
I
you
do
a
not
lot.
endorse this
I just want to disclaimer.
Hey.
But if you didn't like me, I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
Let me get to the point. The point is, I have a discussion with the dad, and I understand what makes him not like me. Like, is it my values? Is it my attitude? Is it maybe the people around me? I'll try to understand why, and have a actual discussion about it. If it's valid, then that's fair. And
You're
probably
gonna let
try
the
to-
girl go just like that because it's valid.
No. I mean, if the reason why he doesn't like me is valid,
Yeah.
then I would. For me, I'm a person who tries to look outwards in, so I'll try to make that change for my girl, right?
Amen.
But if it ain't valid, I'm crashing out. I'm telling her right there, it's either me or that side of the family. G.
That's how the family.
That side of the family.
Oh, that's
G.
crazy.
So it's one or the other. Like, I'm willing to make the change if it's of a valid reason because I want to be with her. But if it's not a valid reason and your dad just doesn't like me just for not liking me, then
Because you're black.
I feel like because
Exact-
you're black is that's a whole different topic.
for me, I can't relate because, you know, my girl's a black queen, so I can't really relate to that one.
Yeah.
But
Top tier.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Why would you say that?
No, I'm just saying, just in case,
Okay,
man.
I can't relate to that. But yeah, I would make sure to have a understanding on why he doesn't like me and work a way through. So yeah.
Oh, Aaron, you're such a sweetheart, man.
The silence, I'm sorry.
No, I was silent because
All right, what would you do? What would you do, guys?
No, because the black one is different. I feel like if you're
No,
if
wait,
your
we're
girl's
still on
dad-
this topic though. Hold on.
Okay, all right.
You asked
What
us
would I do?
Yeah, what would you do in that
If
situation?
my dad doesn't like you? I'm really just gonna have that conversation because like
All right, sorry.
like what else can I do? Like my dad said he doesn't like
I'm gonna
you.
pray.
But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you my dad doesn't like you. I'm gonna hope like maybe I'll give you some advice on like how my dad likes to go out to the sand dunes, like go on a drive with my dad, go fishing with my dad. Like
Okay.
So
I will
dad
give
like
you
fishing?
advice.
So,
yeah,
like-
my dad likes fishing. My
word?
dad likes to go for being like that's
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So my dad, you know, he different, right? So
Oh,
if he
very
don't like
different.
you,
He's
that,
a
you
fan.
must have done something wrong for real because my dad's just like me, like, you know. He's a chill guy.
saw you on his computer.
He's a fish.
Yeah, he's already on the documents. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
See,
man. He
it's
was on
either-
the ad as well. I saw him like 2 days ago on TV.
again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
no. On TV, it was an advert. The same advert it was in.
On the speeding one?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Well, my homegirl was in that
If
as
he
well.
don't like you, you must have done something actually federally wrong.
Yeah.
Or you know about culture. Because he heavy on culture. And if you don't respect the culture, then he don't want you because he does it by the books.
And it's not like you have to know I think it's
Yeah.
like try.
Try.
That's like
Heavy on
literally it.
try,
Like
bro.
just try. But I think like I think my dad's very mellow. Like if he actually doesn't
Composure,
like you, you must be just up in the air just saying anything because it's actually
And he would hate me then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no comment.
Yeah. Great. Yeah.
But you
No,
wanted
you're
to
lovable.
go back
Aw,
to
thanks,
the
guys.
to the topic of what happens if the dad didn't like you because of your racial
Race.
background. What was that?
That's like I feel like that's a setup. Your girl would have been knew that her dad doesn't like personally, I know my dad's like certain like no-goes. I know the
What
kind
is
of
it?
man that my dad
So what's the no-goes then?
Yeah, what is it actually?
Yeah, what is it?
you know, now that I think of it, my dad accepts everybody. No, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I know my dad. We all know our dads.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's
I
little
know.
comments that you. Rah.
Shout out to him though.
For those of us who know our fathers,
Better come in.
yes, do not worry. You have your heavenly Father up there.
That's it.
Amen.
I know what's coming.
But yeah, like I know if I brought a person like a man to my dad that I knew my dad didn't kind of like, I would like let my partner know like, look, my dad doesn't really, you know, he's a traditional man. Like, you know, you're gonna have to. You can't just jump scare somebody and now like they're like, oh, he don't like niggers.
Why not?
Do you know what it is though? Like for me, like Aaron, so that would never be an issue with me about race, right? But the other thing is my mom has culture clash where it's like she don't really want me to go over to Naja because she has her own perceptions.
Oh
of,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like my dad's like
Yeah.
that too. So like if I knew, like I think it's different for you to meet the dad and then realize that the dad doesn't like you when your girl already knew that he was never gonna like you. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm still gonna do it anyway. Me personally, I like risk taking, man.
No, yeah, 100%. But your girl would have should have mentally prepared you at least. I
Nah,
think.
that's true.
Like,
Yeah.
if your girl just lets you go there and she
Free
knows
reign.
that
Yeah.
her dad is like KKK, like, kill all blacks, then what's going on? Like, surely there was a conversation and you went there and you're
Oh,
like,
bleep this out because I'm gonna say some shit. Hey, what can I say? She fucks with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Her and her dad too. That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
Yeah, she fucks with niggas. And
insert,
the dad doesn't like fucks with niggas.
insert
you
the
feel me?
crickets.
Yeah. That's crazy. Ah, fuck you, man. Fuck you niggas, man. But anywho, yeah, now like for real, like I would do it just for the love of the game, you feel me?
The love of what?
The game.
The game?
I would smash his daughter just for the love of the game.
Oh.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you
let's-
asked me why we're hanging out with men that speak about the future, eh?
Yes.
No, but that was old me. This is old me.
No, that was present.
No.
He said, I
I'm
would
just doing
just.
these extras now. I'm just saying if a difference
Ew.
any. Nah. This was like me 2 years ago, man.
That's
I
calm.
don't live like that anymore. I'm in a happy relationship right now. Shout out to my girl over there. Yeah. Why did you do that? Say again.
I also got a question for you two.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe it also probably relates to a lot of black women out here in Australia specifically as well. Is what is your perception about? I got to be careful how I phrase this, but snow bunnies fantasizing over black men.
You mean a fetish?
Yeah, fetishizing.
Look, guys.
Me, I don't care.
Me either, bro. That's not my business. Like,
actually
if you
don't
want,
care.
if you want the black man, take the black man. Like,
Winter
nobody really
Soldier.
cares.
But what it is, don't make you a personality.
Don't
That's
make
all.
it a personality
Just
trait.
we don't
And,
care.
Like, I saw this thing and it was like the difference between. This is not my opinion. Let me disclaim. I saw this thing that said this.
Of course.
And
Your opinion.
it was like the difference between snow bunnies is that it's like this is just like a little like 1-2 just so that they can have it part of their lore and
Oh, okay.
whatnot. And like black women will actually love you. There's like one thing that black men don't understand is that snow bunnies just want you for the moment, but a black woman would love you forever. I disagree with that to an
Yeah, no,
extent
that's
because
fair.
obviously you can definitely
Exactly.
have interracial
That's
like
good.
relationships.
No, exactly.
But however, like the thing is, I think it's one thing for like snow bunnies to make it their personality, like I'm a snow bunny, da, da, da.
Yeah.
And then also black men actually
Nah, that's a big
further
one.
perpetuate the
No,
idea
that's-
and the
I think that's-
stereotype because
I think that's a big one as well. Like being around black men, I ain't throwing shade, but a lot of them, I guess it's the ignorance as well to black women as well. You probably also know jazz is like
Yeah.
a lot is like the way they mention, the way they say it. It's not. It's like you're disowning, your own people as well. You know, like your
know-
mom's black. your grandma's black.
And
that's
they be
all
like,
that.
these people talking about something. I do date black girls, and the blackest girl they've been with is a light skin. You know what I mean? Like, that don't count. Guys, that don't count.
I personally don't relate to that.
But I'm just mentioning this because this is like these are like the hard topics that people just don't talk about.
Well,
That's why.
no, people talk about it, but the problem is the conversations are wrong because
And-
they're just no, but you and he.
And it also
you.
just gets like, I think people like to exactly like flip the switch, but also nobody actually talks about the whole reason why we have this is because as well as like there's definitely some black men who are like, no, I don't date black men, women and all this. Pause. I don't date black women and all this. There's definitely a lot of black men that only go for like white girls because they know they can get it as well. Like there's that. A lot of people don't actually talk about the insecurity that some black women drive in black men, especially in the dating sphere.
What do you mean by that?
I know, but like I know so many like niggas, girls. First of all, we out here. We start with the black men ain't nothing. Black men will never do this, and put themselves as a higher standard than like any other man. And they're like, oh no, if I had my little pasta and lobster, he'd be doing this. Like the same way, like black girls get so mad about the snow bunnies that we be out here saying, if I had a little pasta and lobster, you know, my little white boy Carl,
Italians especially.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like he's gonna treat me right, my little Greek man, and F niggas and all this. And
You sound like you're
niggas
speaking
don't
from
do that.
spirits.
No. Personally,
You sure?
I mean,
Not me,
I
not my
don't
experience.
discriminate personally, but the thing is, I do know a lot of girls that do, and sometimes that actually does lead to like niggas just being like, nah, like homegirl thinks she's so like so good. Why would I ever do that? And there's all that like, you know, they're too high maintenance, all this, and then they're just like, okay, these snow
we're
bunnies
actually
love
buddies on a
me.
budget.
What if
And,
what if
like-
black guys just like some just like white girls? What
That's
about
what we're
that?
saying.
That's
like,
okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's
Do
okay.
your thing.
As long as
twin.
you don't come out here telling me you're too black.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, like the
Yeah, you're
girls.
too black.
Yeah.
I bet.
It actually did come. I was even
I'm
looking on
standing now.
TikTok today. I said some of these interracial couples are cute. Like,
Yeah. Would you ever be in
like
an
seeing-
interracial couple? In a
no.
relationship?
Why?
Why?
Not for me.
Why?
Cause
You racist?
Personally, guys.
Yes. What?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I only like dark skins only.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
yet
it.
again,
Yeah.
it's preference.
It's preference.
But I guess it's preference. But what is your reasoning for it though? There has to be a solid reason.
Oh, I just wanted like you know, it's the the country where they're from. Like
Okay.
that's where I want it from.
That's
Yeah.
true. Like for me, I can never date a Liberian. I'm Liberian. I can never date a Liberian.
Thank God.
Why?
why?
Why? I can never date a Liberian in Perth specifically because it's just because I grew up with all of them. That's why.
Double homicide.
Oh,
Huh?
that makes sense.
I grew up
Yeah.
with all of them. Like
But what
literally.
if like? No, don't worry.
Actually, don't even
yeah.
say.
No,
don't even say that.
because homeboy even went to Melbourne for a wedding, so you can't even say what if you find another one. No.
No, bro, we all know each other somehow, bro. We all know
You're
each other.
interconnected.
I agree with
Into
that.
the Liberian verse.
I don't think I can date like another Zim.
Ulamanga vele, because there's so many
Subtitles
Zims.
again.
There's so
Subtitles.
I was saying that she has to be lying because there's so many Zims
I have
here.
a preference. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I have a preference.
You're not racist. You just have a preference.
No, I have a preference.
Media training,
I feel
guys.
like
Come
if I'm
on.
gonna get like I don't know, I hold culture to a high standard too, but I also think that like one thing that's big because I speak my own language. It's like I don't care if I have to go and learn somebody else's language, but come back and learn mine too.
I'm heavy for Lisa, bro.
But in terms of like, I really don't. Yeah, I don't discriminate at all. I think
Definitely.
if you're a good person,
That's
bro.
it. That's it. It's just, it's
If
about the
homeboy is
values.
good, makes pasta, makes any food that I like, y'all at the camera.
That's my guru.
Sadza.
That my Timbi.
Sad
And
I actually call it Isitrala because I'm not Shana.
You call it what?
Isitrala.
It's your what?
Yeah, bruh.
No.
You're butchering.
No.
Bruh,
Salsa
relax.
can be in Debele too.
No, it's not Nebele, bro.
We
It's
got
just
we
Nebele
got
people
the
use it.
belly. We got Shona.
I'm not Shana.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
That's
Shana.
Nigile.
I'm Nebele.
oh, you the
both
belly.
Ndebele, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh,
Well,
you
actually, I'm
Papa.
Sutu. But I grew up in a place that speaks in Ndebele. That's why I speak in Ndebele. But my mom's Shona.
Yeah, so she's
Oh,
actually
wait.
Shana.
Yeah, but my
bro.
dad's Sutu. So I'm actually Sutu.
Sutu's like
Sutu.
the tribe in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ah, bad.
Fair, fair.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the most blackest episode I've ever been in, and I feel
Okay.
Oh, so
yeah.
you're Zambian, but you really don't know where you're
I'm
from.
actually Zambian.
No, I'm just, but this is a very black episode.
Bemba?
It's, yeah, no,
Oh, do you
I'm
pick-
both.
Oh,
Beba
Chewa.
and Nyanja. No,
Nyanja?
No. Yeah, Beba and Nyanja, yeah.
I'm
Bemba's like
Stone.
an Ibe Shona.
Dekumeko.
Twalumba.
Jumbo.
Huh? Jumbo? Nah, I don't know that.
In
I know
Shima.
Dekulopala. Yeah, I know that.
In Shima?
In Shima? Yeah.
I don't know what
My
y'all
dad
are
is
saying,
that,
man.
like,
I ain't gonna
exactly.
Hey, my
lie.
Piki.
Bro.
He was born in Zimbabwe, but his parents.
Where his parents
Palmo.
like,
look out the sucker.
It's not
no,
tweaking
like
again.
closer to the Zambezi River. Like
Oh,
Hello?
okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna try to speed run this as well, but we got a section called Make the Scene. So essentially it's called MTC, Make the Scene. So essentially we give
course I got
shout
that
outs to people who are
MTS.
doing good things or not
Or just
so good
anything
things
you know about and like what's going on
in the
road right
community.
now.
Who do you want to give
Hello.
shout out? You got 3 shout
Jubilee.
outs. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
put it-
Jubilee. Oh, yeah.
Shout out to
Sorry, what that
Jubilee.
came out of my
Yeah,
mouth.
Lisa
Yeah.
the preacher.
Yeah, so
Jubilee,
yeah.
y'all.
Yeah, so what's Jubilee doing? How are they making the scene?
Basically, it's like a Christian entertainment. What's it called? I don't know. It's like
It's a space
Yeah,
where
it's a
like
space.
Christians can have fellowship. They can praise and worship together, but have a good time. It doesn't have to look like the stereotypical like church and just like singing with like pianos and choirs, but it's more like music, upbeat. It's fun. It's a community.
Relates to the youth more specifically.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
it's
so
very yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know what? They're just breaking stereotypes as well. Like
They got
about-
DJ sets happening.
Yeah.
They got jollof rice there, chicken as well.
Didn't they have like a DJ set in the church?
yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
Like in a cathedral? Yeah,
Y'all
cathedral.
did really, really good, like getting it from the Catholic Church as well, because they don't really give the space out to the public as often. So,
I'm pretty sure the owner was there with us even.
oh really?
Oh, word.
Yeah, the owner was there.
Oh,
He
word.
said a little 1-2-1-2 at the end, like
little
thank you,
1-2,
and he was like
yeah.
an old white man, and he was like,
That's
yeah.
good. That's
That's
good.
what's
It was
up,
amazing,
man.
bro.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and there was a lot
Yeah.
of Christian rappers, Christian.
Oh,
Like, a lot of,
like, yeah.
I know. The guy from
Ryan?
No.
Tine?
T Source. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tine.
Tine.
Yeah, Tine.
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 Yeah, Tine.
Tonight.
Yeah.
If my
Anyways,
friend was here, she would clap
yeah.
me.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Like, he's
Tanae,
dope.
yes.
Tanae.
He's doing it, bro. He's doing it.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Okay, Lisa, who you shouting
I
out?
don't know if it's something all time.
I want to shout out Ryan, bro. Ryan just released a new song. I don't know if you guys saw, he did a like They Not Like Us, No We Not Like Them at Jubilee, and it was just like so fire. So shout out to Ryan.
Shout out
He
to
just released a new song like 2 days ago, and I find it really hard to listen to Christian artists who are trying to get into the like mainstream space, just because I feel like it's either trying too hard, whack lyrics, or it's just like it's just boring to listen to.
yeah.
But Ryan is the first person where like one of the first people amongst like the other artists I've listened to at Jubilee that it's like it feels real. It feels like something that I would have already just been listening to. It doesn't say God holy in every like sentence, but I hear the message and the lyric bars. So shout out to Ryan.
Bars.
So, I just want to add on to that as well. I think that's really, really a good topic to bring up. Is me, I'm trying to connect to my Christian faith. I'm trying to get more stronger with it. In saying that though, I feel like the hardest thing or battling is, trying to find Christian music or stuff that,
I love this topic.
or, God fearing. But yeah, what you mentioned, like it just sounds something like you would listen to. And I feel like when you listen to something that it just feels, like natural to you, it's easier. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a substitute. That's what it is.
100%.
It's a good substitute. And that's what I feel like
People need to understand.
they need to understand. Exactly. It's not like you don't have to go to the extreme. You know what I mean? It's a good substitute, and it's at least it's the foundations, it's the building block.
Amen.
I think people like to see Christianity as about being perfect and about being extra holy and taking this journey. And so many people restrict themselves from just being. And when you spend so much time restricting yourself, you no longer see the true essence is that we are all imperfect and we're striving to be like Jesus, not to be perfect.
Yeah,
So
man.
I think that 100%. People are so strict on themselves.
Nah,
they like
that's it.
stop doing all these things, and then because people like see like events like Jubilee, they get like, oh, why are you guys out there doing it?
Saw those
And it's
comments,
like
man.
they're just salty because
Amen.
you've been restricting yourself for so long, and now you're seeing people who are able to live out His word but still have fun. And
Have
it's like
fun.
My mom
Yeah.
called it like a Christian club. I was like, say G.
no, Christianity is not about being sad and like just sitting there in a corner and isolating yourself.
Haven't people been to an African church?
Yeah.
Have you not been to a black church?
Oh no, she didn't mean it like a bad way. She
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
but I'm just saying, like, even from the comments, like, if you've actually been to an African church, you know what
That's
I mean?
what I'm saying.
Like,
Wow.
literally, people, like, aunties, uncles are literally at the front of the church
Yeah.
dancing. Hey,
My
my God
God
is
is
good.
good.
Oh, hey, My God is good. Everything now double.
double.
Double it.
You see,
I
like,
don't know the rest of
but
that.
like, I guess people aren't exposed to that culture.
Yeah.
Exactly, which is why I love the conversation of Christian rap, because I'm somebody who, after coming to Christ, I love trap music, but
Yeah, Bossman D-Lo,
like you can't be listening to all that stuff, especially in like Playboy Cudi and all of them. You know, if I'm around by the Afro beats, I couldn't be banging that no more. So I had to come and
Sounds like
switch it
these
up.
rappers should be on Live and Direct. You know what I mean? Shout out to the.
Oh yeah, get them on live and direct.
Because it's such a
You
good
got that?
replacement, and it's just breaking out controversy as well. Because people be like, "There's no such thing as Christian rap."
I want to hear some holy bars in the car.
Holy bars.
Yeah, holy bars in the car.
Holy bars, that's something cool. Holy bars, I
Holy
like that.
bars, bro.
I think
Eat
there's so
that
many
up, right?
people who have so many talents and they have like so much creativity and they don't realize that they could just use it for the kingdom and it could be something so great. But because we all like so many people are like, oh, if I start being a Christian rapper, I might never make it because who's gonna listen to me? And like, there's no space for me.
Have you not
and
heard
all
of
this.
Lecrae?
Oh,
You know one thing about Lil Crae though? I wouldn't jump out and say, "Oh, I listen to Lil Crae" for someone who also likes rap music, because Lil Crae is a
Lyricist.
yeah, like Kendrick, and Kendrick is a
yeah,
niche. Like,
yeah.
I would say-
That's also
go to,
true.
what's that guy's name? NF, yeah,
Yeah.
NF, yeah.
what are you doing listening to NF?
I don't.
Oh,
Monique does. Shout out to her. She does. She loves him. She even went to his concerts. Well, I was like, damn,
I
he's
used to
got
listen
versions.
to
Like,
NF. I'm
of
not
course
gonna
he did.
lie.
I could tell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's my sad times though.
yeah. It's sad time as well. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But what else is also making the scene from you guys? So we got Jubilee making the scene here in Perth.
Well,
It doesn't have to be Perth specific; it can be worldwide.
Or just
Any-
anything you've like.
Anything
Found
else?
out recently and stuff
Give
like
two
that.
more shout outs. Anything
I
else
was
making the
gonna say-
scene?
I don't know if you want to bring that up.
What?
Oh yeah, 100%. Okay, so one of our homeboys in America, his name is Eugene. He owns a clothing brand called Starfall.
Okay. Shout out Eugene.
Yeah,
Eugene.
shout out to Eugene.
Shout out to Eugene.
Shout out to Starfall. It's some like they've got some really cool tracksuits, like something
do.
that like the flare out tracksuits.
And he about to drop out a summer drop too, so I know that's gonna be
Exactly,
cooking.
they've
Are
got
we entering
Jordans.
winter? Oh no, this is summer.
Yeah, for them.
in the States, yeah.
I was about to say. I was about to tweak out, man.
So 100%, they've got something like there's some good stuff.
Yeah.
So we
Some
got
drip if you wanna.
Cops on.
Yeah, exactly.
Eugene.
Something like
Shout out
something
Eugene,
like.
man.
Shout out Eugene.
What a name, Eugene.
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 Ghana boy.
Oh yeah.
Ghana man.
You know what? Can I do another one? Am I-
Yeah. You got one more. You got one more. Make the scene. Say make
Look.
it count. You know.
Yeah, it's been making the scene for me lately.
What's been making the scene?
Something like I think what's mine is yours.
Yeah.
I was doing something crazy. Big ups to
Damn, I'm not gonna
homeboy.
lie. Oh, I don't know who the owner is, but like, he's making some dope
The
shit.
I
boys
think the
over
owner's a
there.
weirdo.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, I know that as well.
know
I think
what?
both of them are right.
You know what?
Yeah.
Homeboys like they're doing something big. They're changing the game. We're tired of seeing people wearing the same
Even
stuff.
though when people
so-
say ours is mine is yours and ours.
and yours
then-
is mine and
but
ours
then
is
they
his.
still get the point of it. You know?
yeah,
That's
because you know
That's
what?
it.
What's mine is yours.
That's
So-
it.
Shit.
And so when what's mine is yours is up, it means we're all gonna be up too. So make
That's
sure
it.
you
Because
ask
Because
them.
whatever
mine
they
is
have
yours.
is
It's
ours.
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 It all belongs to everybody.
What's
so-
mine is ours. Make a sub brand on that.
Yeah, I'll own that one.
Guys,
I'll
we are
trademark it too.
guys
Let me
taking
try
that
my.
one.
I'm taking that shit, man. I'll take what's mine
Shout
is
out
yours.
to
What's
Joe.
ours is ours. What's yours is mine. What's mine is mine. Yeah, I'm trademarking all of them, bro.
Yeah, the producer.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up on this, we want you two to give a motivational speech to youth out there.
Yeah,
Go
final
first,
words.
Jack.
Yeah, final
Lisa
words.
first. Lisa first.
Final words.
Yeah, final words.
So I think that 16 is a very good representation of what happens and what it can look like if you believe in your dreams and see it through. I think I've known these
That's
boys
sweet.
for a minute now. And it's always something new, something better, and it's always growing. And I think that Perth is a small place and it might feel like whatever you put your mind to is not going to come into fruition, but the truth is there is a community. There's mentors like these boys out there that you can just hit up and get to know and like ask for assistance. So don't give up. I think that definitely there is a space to be made and there's a space for breakthrough. So keep on going. And
That's funny
That's
considering
good.
like we nearly ended it like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
oh, that prank,
you
guys.
sound like me.
That prank.
You sound like me on my journey.
That's crazy. Psych would never stop in the hell.
We're here forever. But thank you, Lisa. That was
Thank you. No,
That was
that's
so
all right.
good. That
That's what's up, man. You know?
And Andreezy.
Andreezy, yo.
Andreezy.
I think the biggest thing for me, specifically talking to people in Australia or Perth, is to break stereotypes, right?
Amen.
Break all the stereotypes in industries, in social media content, everything, rapping, whatever you want to do, just break the stereotype because if you keep comparing yourself to other people and you keep caring about what other people think, it's going to stop you from actually pursuing your passions. This is why you're driven by money and working in the field and you're asking yourself, why am I in a 9-to-5 when you're not chasing the other thing that's in your head, that idea in your head, which could get you somewhere.
Don't make your passion a
Don't
side
say
hustle.
I should have. Do it.
Amen.
Do it.
Set the
So have
standards.
faith, but literally ignore everybody else. It's literally just you and God. Yeah.
100%.
Any final words, Aaron?
My final words is thank y'all for watching this episode. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what episode we're on. We're just out here making content for real.
Yeah,
6,
man,
4,
six,
6, 7.
seven.
Turn that
1,
to
6.
Yeah. What? What you say?
6, 7. Turn that to TikTok.
Oh yeah, top shit, man. We'll just repurpose this. Okay, but my final words is it's been real, guys. This is my final episode for 16 for a while. As if I'm being moved. I'm joking, guys.
This guy. But from Jazz and I, we really do want to say thank you for coming as a guest as well.
Gracias.
I think as well from a community standpoint, it's good getting a representation of our people, African Australians as well, because yet again, I feel like from Jazz's end, we represent African Australians, but just a little portion of what we are. And people don't realize there's so much people doing so much great things, but it's not as shown visibly. So I guess we really want to at least demonstrate our culture, and not just our culture, but other people's culture as well, to give voice to the voiceless, hope to the hopeless, give bars.
Bars.
But yeah,
Want to be in the
Somebody
next live
said
and
Aaron will be
episode?
performing at the next Jubilee.
Yeah, Aaron.
Teaser.
Yeah, hands up.
Tina.
But yeah, we really do want to say thank you, and yeah,
And yeah, thank you, guys. And
you.
before we end it off, you know what I'm about to say.
Shout out to Joey.
No. He knows what I'm about to do. You gotta play the outro song, baby.
he's gonna play the
Load
outro.
that up right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the rap.
Pull up, That's a rap, baby.
That's the rap, baby.
Thank you.
There's an outro song?
Yeah.